So there is a trait reroll method that has the potential to be game breaking. It is going to be absolutely disgusting, and it's only going to be available for 2 days. Now this might all seem like, a little too good to be true. I mean, Roblox YouTuber making an outrageous claim about some bullshit. I know y'all have seen this before, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm being completely serious. This is not any type of pyramid scheme, no type of scam, nothing. In 1 week, there will be an opportunity to obtain rerolls in Anime Vanguards unlike any other time before. This is the get-rich-quick scheme that abuses a specific system in the game. So now let's get into exactly how you can make that Kai Cenat Begathon money. Let this be a warning though to everyone watching. You have to be able to macro to make use of this method. So if you're on mobile or if you don't know how to macro, you gotta fix that real quick. Now, as most of you have probably seen, the new currency for this update are the cake slices. You can get these from the new dungeons level that they added in the anniversary event. There's 9 entire levels that they've added, but we don't care about that. We're only looking at the absolute last one. This level features all the developers that work on the game and the boss that uses your avatar, but honestly, that doesn't matter either. I'm sorry to all the devs, but the best part about this stage is how much currency it gives. Upon completing this level, you're rewarded with 5,000 slices, a lot more than any other level. On top of this, the stage takes almost no time to complete. Most stages take maybe 4 to 5 minutes to complete. This one can be completed in less than 2 minutes. You can speedrun this shit. With a macro, after 1 night, you will have an insane amount of cakes. To put this into perspective, I start my macro late at night, at 1 a.m. I wake up the next morning, go to work, come back at 1 p.m. 12 hours later, I go back to the lobby and I'm sitting at 1.5 million cake slices. I might as well be Jeff Bezos at this point. Now here's where the meat of the method comes through. The banner that you roll on with cake slices isn't like a normal event banner. Instead of having skins to roll for specifically to the event, you can roll normal banner units besides mythics. This also means that you're able to roll shinies on the event banner. Now I'm sure a few of you connected the dots by now. There are a couple of legendary shinies and 1 epic rarity shiny. And so with a ton of cake slices, you should be able to secure a good amount of shiny units after you're done rolling. Then, once you finish rolling, you want to head over to the shiny normalizer, and this is where the magic happens. For each unit that you remove the shiny from, you get 5 rerolls, no matter the rarity. Doing this, I rolled around 500k cake slices and was able to redeem something like 25 rerolls. Mind you that this was over the course of macroing for 1 single night where I had a 5-minute clear time instead of a 2-minute, meaning I was making a lot less, less than half. I do want to mention though, to be able to clear this in 2 minutes or less, you have to have an actual good team. I'm talking entirely made out of monarchs, and you also have to have Toji. So if you're a new player, I don't think you'll be able to clear it crazy fast. At the very least, this is how it is on informals. I can't really speak on anyone else like Senya or whatever the fuck, but you get the picture. You need 8 different monarchs and specific familiars and all that, just to completely maximize your clear time. This genuinely has levels to it. I had to hit pity for Dio and roll Monarch on him just to even do this so fast. So honestly, this method might not work for y'all as well as it does for me, but as long as you're able to macro it whatsoever, you'll be able to get a lot of cake slices. 500k cake slices a night is still really good. You'll still be able to get a good amount of shinies with that. But this isn't the end of the method though. This shit goes much deeper. Instead of blowing all of your rerolls now, what you should be doing is waiting a week to use them all. This is because the shiny boost event happens then. Once that event hits, shiny rates are doubled and you'll be able to find shinies much easier. So if you add the 1 million cakes a night, doubled shiny odds, and the trait rerolls from normalizing all those units, you can imagine the amount of money you'd be swimming in. It's quite literally a money printer. Now I'd also get the Shiny Hunter Game Pass if you care enough. 100% cop this if you don't have it, because it'd definitely be worth it for this. Now there is a bit of concern I have though. This method might prove to be a little too good, and the developers could possibly nerf it before the shiny event goes live. If you feel like it will and want to use all of your cake slices before then, just for that reason, I really wouldn't blame you, because this could be a tiny bit game breaking. I'm sure they're aware of this by now, but hopefully they let us have our fun. It's also a pretty cool way for, I guess, like sort of free-to-play players to get a lot of trait rerolls. One thing I do want to clear up though, with this method, it is been confirmed by the developers themselves that the rates of a shiny or serialized Dio will be completely unaffected by this event, and he will not be easier to obtain. I'm pretty sure it says somewhere on the wiki that Dio is like naturally a 20% shiny chance, and his the serialized is like the really low percentage with like 0.5%, because I think, like rolling like, what is it, like a 3% and then rolling a 0.5% on top of that, that's got to be like 1 in like 5 billion. No one is doing that. Yeah, the serialized Dios would be like impossible to obtain. And so yeah, it wouldn't really make sense for them to double the rates of a shiny Dio, because one, it would make it a 40% chance to roll a shiny Dio, which is disgusting. And then it would also like, make it a 1% chance to get a serialized, which would like completely defeat the purpose of a serialized, unit being rare. That'd be pretty lame. It's pretty Mickey if you do that. So I'm glad that, they thought about it. But as I said before, this probably means that they're already aware of the possible reroll method and aren't too concerned with it. I mean, I'm sure they know about it by now, since there's been a couple of videos about it, but I guess we'll just have to see. Now, with all that said, let's pray they do actually let us do this, because this would actually give me a reason to not drop the game after I finish the update. But I do like the update. I like Update 9. I do wish there was a unique stage for it, but I think all the new units make up for it. I will be shiny hunting all of them, so I think I'll be playing for a while. Or maybe not, man. Maybe not. I think I will be a-okay. Anyways, I do hope this method works for y'all. Go ahead and, find a good macro to get some cakes. Unfortunately, I will not be doing that in this video or any other video that I upload, because promoting or discussing macros isn't really allowed when I send these videos in the AV channel especially, so you'll have to find them yourself. Good luck on the grind and everything. Thanks for watching. I really hope this helped. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see y'all later.